The entertainment world never sleeps. Every day, new movies release, new stars rise, and sometimes quietly, some of the brightest lights fade away. In the past few days, Hollywood and international cinema alike have suffered painful losses. Beloved performers, faces we grew up watching, have suddenly left us, some after brief illness, others in tragic, unforeseen circumstances. Their deaths remind us that fame doesn't grant immortality, and that even those who make us smile, cry, and believe in magic are, in the end, human. This is a tribute to 10 actors whose shocking deaths in recent days have left fans and colleagues heartbroken, and whose legacies will continue to echo far beyond the screen. 1. Kimberly Hebert Gregory, the actress who lit up every scene. Just days ago, the entertainment industry was shaken by the sudden death of Kimberly. Hebert Gregory, the acclaimed actress best known for her sharp wit and soulful performances in HBO's Vice Principals and 5 Days at Memorial. At just 52 years old, Gregory's passing came as a complete shock. Friends and colleagues described her as a force of nature, the kind of actress who could light up any set she walked onto. Her work on Vice Principals made her a fan favorite, combining humor with deep emotional intelligence. In Hollywood, often criticized for formulaic performances, Kimberly stood out. She embodied characters who felt real, layered, flawed, and that authenticity made her unforgettable. Her death, announced only days ago, leaves a painful void in both television and film, a reminder of how fleeting artistic brilliance can be. 2. Rajveer Jawanda, A Voice. Silenced too soon, across the world, in India's vibrant Punjabi film industry, tragedy struck when Rajveer Jawanda, beloved singer and actor, died at the age of 35 following a severe road accident. Jawanda's passing shocked not only fans in Punjab, but millions worldwide. He wasn't just an entertainer. He was a cultural icon, known for infusing traditional Punjabi rhythms with modern charm. As an actor, he brought sincerity and heart to every role, effortlessly blending rural authenticity with star charisma. His death came just days after he was hospitalized from the crash, sparking an outpouring of grief across social media. For many fans, his loss feels deeply personal, the silencing of a voice that carried both energy and soul. 3. Patrick Gorman, the veteran who outlived eras. Character actor Patrick Gorman, known for his roles in Gettysburg, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and countless stage productions, also passed away recently. At 91, Gorman was one of those rare performers who carried Hollywood's history in his bones. His voice, rich, commanding, and deeply human, made him a natural storyteller. Though his passing was peaceful, the news hit hard for fans who grew up seeing him in historical epics. In many ways, he represented the last generation of true craftsmen, actors who dedicated decades to perfecting their art long before social media fame existed. His death, confirmed only a few days ago, is a quiet farewell to an era of cinematic grace. 4. Judy Farrell, remembering the heart of MASH. Just when the world thought it had said goodbye to all of MASH's legends, another name was added to the list. Actress Judy Farrell, who appeared as Nurse Abel on the hit TV series, passed away recently after complications from a stroke. Farrell's presence on screen was gentle yet memorable, the kind of performer who made supporting roles feel essential. She represented warmth, humanity, and the quiet strength behind great ensemble storytelling. Her death closes another chapter in one of television's most cherished legacies, reminding us how much laughter and emotion a single character can bring to millions. 5. Alan Scarfe, the chameleon of Canadian cinema. Another loss that stunned fans of international cinema was that of Alan Scarfe, the Canadian actor best known for Double Impact and The Outer Limits. Scarfe's death, reported within the last week, came as a surprise to many who had followed his long, diverse career across film, stage, and television. He was one of those actors who could disappear into a role, a villain in one film, a philosopher in another. His colleagues called him a chameleon, able to shift tone and presence with effortless precision. Scarfe's death leaves behind a towering legacy of over 5 decades in entertainment, and a reminder that great acting doesn't always need the spotlight. 6. Sarah Hughes, the tragic loss of a rising star. One of the most shocking recent deaths wasn't of an established legend, but a rising talent. Sarah Hughes, a promising young actress known for her roles in indie films and streaming dramas, was found dead just days ago. Authorities are still investigating, but early reports suggest it was sudden and unexpected. Her passing has left fans in disbelief. She was young, talented, and just beginning to break through. 7. David McCallum, the end of an era. Another name that stunned audiences around the world was David McCallum, the legendary actor from NCIS and the man from UNCLE. His death at 90 marked the end of one of the longest careers in television history. Even in his later years, McCallum was a central part of NCIS, adored for his intelligence, humor, and signature calm. For many, his passing felt deeply personal. He wasn't just a character actor, he was family. 8. Chita Rivera, Broadway's eternal flame. A few days ago, the stage lights dimmed for Chita Rivera, one of the greatest Broadway icons of all time. Her career spanned over 7 decades. From West Side Story to Chicago, Rivera embodied passion, movement, and the fire of live theater. Her death at 92 leaves an irreplaceable void in musical history. 9. Kenneth Mitchell, a battle fought with grace. Few stories in recent memory have inspired as much heartbreak and admiration as that of Kenneth Mitchell, the Star Trek, Discovery, and Captain Marvel actor who passed away after a long battle with ALS. His death, confirmed only days ago, wasn't unexpected, but it was devastating nonetheless. For years, Mitchell continued to work despite the disease's progression, often using a wheelchair and a voice assistance during public appearances. 10. Chance Perdomo, the promise that was lost too soon. And finally, the most heartbreaking name on this list, Chance Perdomo, the British-American actor known for chilling adventures of Sabrina and Genevieve. Just days ago, news broke that the 27-year-old had died in a motorcycle accident. The entertainment world was stunned. Perdomo was young, charismatic, and on the cusp of superstardom. His role in Gen V, the Boys spin-off, had just put him on the map as one of the most promising actors of his generation. Co-stars and friends flooded social media with tributes, describing him as pure light and a soul too good for this world. In many ways, his passing symbolizes the fragility of life in the modern entertainment age, where dreams rise quickly, but the line between fame and tragedy remains razor thin. The legacy lives on. So as we mourn, we also celebrate. Because to be remembered is to live forever. And these 10 stars, though gone, continue to shine. Before you go, if you believe their legacies deserve to live on, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share their stories. Because behind every famous name lies a human being, and behind every performance, a piece of their soul.